Hello everyone, my name is Opal Mundy, and the area that I chose to research this week and was interested in creating an innovation for was in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. I currently live in the DC area and work as a teacher's assistant in the district, which is an area that I hope to continue my professional goals and work. Some data that I found out while conducting my research was that Washington, D.C. has a total population of 692,683 individuals, consisting of 46% of people with African American ethnicity, 36% with white with a non-Hispanic background, and 11% of Hispanic descent. 91% of this population has obtained a high school diploma, which is 3% higher than the 88% average from the entire United States, and 59% of its population has obtained a bachelor's degree or higher. Although the median household income in Washington, D.C. is $85,000 with a median property value of $617,000, poverty in D.C. is at a 16.8% rate. Numbers that I found quite shocking. The United States poverty average is at 13.1%, making D.C. higher than the national's average. When taking a look at where wages are being distributed, data shows that the white with non-Hispanic race receive the highest salaries of $100,000 a year, followed by the Asian population receiving the next highest salaries. When taking a look at who creates the population of people living in poverty throughout DC, data shows us that the African American race makes up 66% of the poverty populations, and whites with non-Hispanics create about 11%. This data within itself was the biggest surprise to me. As I continue my research, I saw that DC does offer many supports and programs to help support their homeless and poverty population, but what I failed to find was transportation modes for those who have the low income. Since I work in DC, I know that the city offers multiple means of transportation, such as metros, buses, cabs, rideshare services, etc., but I failed to find any programs that help with free or income-based transportation services to help support this poverty population. Overall, completing this community scan, it was very time-consuming, but it was very eye-opening. I created my own connection to empathy and social enterprise by taking a look at what the citizens of the city needed most, and I came to structure my signature assignment around the transportation needs for a homeless population. This community scan helped to push my thinking of how I can create a better impact on the city and the needs that I wish to help with the people of the city. Also, thinking about the empathetic approach and views, I can see how DC took its citizens in mind when creating these programs, because there are a lot of programs that help support adults, kids, teens, etc. Thank you for listening, and I hope to hear some feedback from y'all.